Yo guys, what is going on? Nickname is just Yellow, and today this Norwegian hardcore PC gamer will talk about the ESEA stuff that has hit. So yeah, I just woke up, voice is a bit dark, but let's keep on going, because it's kind of smooth. So anyways, not too much to say about the gameplay, other than that I hit one crazy shot, so enjoy that. Anyways, if you people don't know what ESEA is, it's essentially a 128-tick server that works as an external, on-the-side matchmaking service, rather than playing actual matchmaking for Counter-Strike Global Offensive, which is kind of cool. They also have a better system in terms of catching cheaters, and they are a little bit more intrusive by default on your machine, because you install their software, and then you get to play on the servers and stuff like that. But this is in one way, as long as it's done in a decent manner, good, because you get to detect and wreck all the cheaters that might be. Now, as of late, and I will link to the Richard Lewis article below. Really enjoy that man and his works, by the way. He's very, I guess you could say, real, which is kind of cool. But anyways, he has put it out in terms of what has happened in the past pretty well. I was not too aware because of how I only started playing Counter-Strike super hardcore in 2013, after all my previous FPS experiences, which is, you know, fucking more than what I got right now still. But anyways, point is that, yeah, he put it into pretty good light that ESEA is already kind of fishy, and what they have recently done is not cool. So what have they recently done? After an update that happened approximately 10 days before I made this video right here, which I don't think I have it installed, I just have not gotten myself to play ESEA rather than matchmaking and playing with all the people on my friend list. They updated it so that they have even more access to your machine than what they used to have, and also it's more free than what it used to be, which means that they can pull out any file that they might have from your machine. Now, in one perspective this is good, but in another perspective this is really fucking bad, and also especially because of how they've already in the past accidentally, supposedly, installed with their client Bitcoin mining software to everybody's machine in the past. I think this happened like 2013 or 12-ish. I can't remember, but my memory's shit anyways. You probably know that by now if you've been subscribed around here. Yeah, but anyways, the deal is that that is already a really fucking huge breach. I mean, a lot of people's machines can't just run 100% full ongoing all the time. It will, in some cases, also break people's machines, and that was what went down and happened. Now, they paid for some of the issues, and they didn't, you know, or at least they also said that they would never do it again, even though, again, they also said that it was just a mistake, but it's not painting them in a good light when they, back then, dealt with the happening terribly, okay? Very unprofessionally. Now, when they have updated the service in the end-user agreement, it's all like, if you click accept, we can essentially pull out anything that we want from your machine at any time, regardless of the conditions, even when you uninstall our software. What the fuck? If I ever heard a breach of some kind of, you know, trust agreement in that kind of sense, this is it. If I ever saw somebody doing something unprofessional and they have a big company, this is it. If I ever saw somebody doing something that is going to make me not use ESEA anymore, this is it. The sucky thing though is that the only thing I then got to use is Faceit, which does not have that well of a service in the sense and context of data. I'm not sure though. There's like some filthy casual vibes I'm getting around their entire service. But that being said, anything is better than somebody that wanna be so fucking intrusive on my machine. They are like, they're just head and heels above their head. To put it in an even better perspective, I don't remember his name. You could probably find it in the article. I'm just terrible with names and you know, special events and stuff like that. But the leader around here, it seems as if he's so hot-headed and he's like so on top of his game, apparently so. At least that is the light he's putting himself in, that he yeah, he apparently believes that he cannot really be taken and beaten. There's a one tap, it was pretty sexy, I would say. But yeah, like, he cannot be beaten, and he does not really need to stand for anything. In my head, that doesn't really make any sense, and it only gets worse when the only response they had to this was the little old-fashioned style commercial with the dude that had Down syndrome, which is, you know, okay in itself, you know, can't really do anything about that matter, okay? Him and his brother were making an advertisement about other people's clients for Counter-Strike, and then their client, in which they were portraying themselves as being a sporty guy in the background, while they then put this dude with a Down syndrome in the foreground, representing people with Down syndrome, like trying to make that be the representation of other kind of services. That is so fucking ironic. I just wanted to jump off a cliff. Like, personally, I don't really care about old-fashioned ads. If you don't know, in the past, you could find advertisements on the television that essentially said in a very blunt way, like, the other products on the market, similar to ours, is complete garbage. This is why. Like, that was a style. But nowadays, they can't really do that. It has to be like, it has to be super general and generic, like not really substantiated, okay? So from that perspective, I honestly don't care even if the little ad was a little bit dark humor made, like, you get the point. But anyways, I don't really care, and it's also kind of hilarious that they are now trying to dog down any kind of remix version of that advertisement that has been made too, because it was really easy to stage it and make it opposite, which was also really fucking hilarious. And also the little, what was it? Somebody made an edit about ESEA and how they were, you know, shitting out Bitcoin on your machine if you install the ESEA. It was pretty funny too, that one. But anyways, what we can learn from this is that if you don't have anything important on your machine, if you care about your security, that is going to be what will or will not break the deal for you if you want to use ESEA. Personally, I got way too much important stuff on my machine to risk it by letting some, you know, headless people with a service that could apparently so be decently easily compromised run, you know, just run their hands in my pocket, okay? Putting their hands on my machine. So that's gonna be my deal breaker, but you people who does not have that much important stuff on your machine, feel free to use the ESEA as much as you like. So hopefully I covered most of the most important things. If you enjoy this video, or if you enjoy this channel, you should maybe think of support it, or at least subscribe though. But anyways, thanks for the support, thanks for watching, have a nice day, and don't get beastyfied when you play, people.